find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You said that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits.
And coach, we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
On the double. 27, check Mike, 27.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
He'll drop to throw, and he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to find Gallup here complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Hey, Haywood.
Check. Watch 54. 3 buzz. Mike's 54. 11.
A shotgun snap for Love. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here we go. Shoot. Hey, lock it. 52. Get ready.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. This is Elliott. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Go. 10-2
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. The first down carry by Elliott. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Here's Grant, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They will run with Grant. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. This is Grant. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Go.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Elliott. And a pretty nice Nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? Elliott. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far? I'm
kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Jakeem Grant, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Love. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
He's checking. Crash. Mexico. Crawl.
They're going to go. It's locked. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Running with Kamara. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Run coverage, excellent there from the defensive end position.
How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about a base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example of it. And how about the bonus, tackling the runner for a loss?
He goes full extension, and he's got it. A gain there of 21 yards. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Check Mike 54. Mike 50. Hey, high 7.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Luck. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Luck now to throw. With the right sideline, that's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. That's complete to John Ross. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
60 outlaw. Check right. 46 to Mike, 46. Hey, Delta. Hey, check Mike. Get it.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to go up top for the... And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jakeem Grant in the final seconds of the first half as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Zerline good with a PAT. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Saints take over. Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go. 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That's fielded in the end zone. And an alley to run. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. From end zone to end zone, it's a 106-yard return as his guys are able to regain the lead.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. But special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
Yeah, they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They go to Elliott again. He finds an opening past the 40, as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They go back to Grant, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
A gain of 15.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Elliott running right. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Again, it's Elliott. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Yeah, absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Where they got rush coming, and he's taken down.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
You draw corker. Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. I'm scared. They go.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan showing you.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
Third and 4.
Just beating the play clock is Luck. Going right side here, and that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Now Kamara. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 10.
On 2nd and 12. Luck. Room to run past midfield. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Kamara try the right side. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3/4 of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Come on. 44, Mike, 44. 60. Hey, box truck. 65. 44 to Mike.
On 2nd and 11 now. Luck. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. About 3 yards there to the 27.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Alert 3.
From the 27, Luck. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks and runs. He's able to pick up the first down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Switch. Watch that. Shoot. Joker. Hey.
try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
He's going to get it running right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
44, 44, Mike, 44. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 11 feet. Hey, orbit. 44 to Mike. I got you.
Now Luck on 3rd and goal. He may try and run for this. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
A 24-yard attempt.
And Lutz's kick is good. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Let's go now. 70, Indy. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
On first down, Grant. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Grant. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for first. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Go! 30 base. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, 2. 46 to Mike. Check. Mike 46. Mike 46. So we got man. 46 to Mike, 46. Hey, Haywood. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go. 60 or. Hey, wahoo. 46, boy, 46 to Mike. Let's go, baby. We turn up. Let's get that ball. Go. Get that ball. 46 to Mike. Let's go.
Back to throw. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 16. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Go, go. Check Mike 46. Check Mike 46. Defense wins championships, baby. 46, boy. 46. 46 to Mike.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. A hat tip to P.J. Williams there defensively, making sure that one didn't find its target. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Hey, I 7. 46 to Mike 46. Oh, here we go. Oh. Hey, check Mike 46. Check Mike 46. Big stop, D.
Now, back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, Charlie. 46 to Mike. 46 to Mike. I'm coming. Mike 46. Mike. Yeah. I got you. 46 to Mike. Get it.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Zerline now for the PAT. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Cowboys, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.